Hey guys, today I have two different devices here that are both based on the same APU, the Athlon Silver 3050E, a highly budget APU, but not the worst in terms of performance. And I say that because we can actually run some good games on here. Now, like anything budget, you gotta temper your expectations because you're not going to be running the latest Call of Duty, for example, most likely. And if you do, you're probably running it at very low frames and sacrificing the resolution a lot. But for a moment, I wanted to mention that it has I believe it's two Zen Plus cores for the CPU side. And on the graphics side, I want to say Radeon prior to the more recent ones. They're Vega 3 graphics and 3 compute units. Now, these both have it, but I'm going to tell you they're not really built equal. And if you're into racing games and on a budget, I would recommend this one as it has full analog versus, for some reason, Anbernic, the company that makes this one, is the Anbernic Win 600, went with just straight digital R2 and L2. I don't really know why they chose to do that. To be fair, Anbernic's history is more in the retro handheld gaming scene, and they got some pretty nice offerings, but apparently they wanted to, for a moment, test the waters on making a handheld Windows machine, and made this little device. Let's see here. And it seems like Steam is not opening. Well, good news is that the my other device, the one that's known as the Ayn Loki, it's I'm trying to remember which one it was. Well, they're basically almost identical in terms of their specs. Their cooling system does appear to be kind of different. You can look in there and you can see the copper, but you can't really do that with the Anbernic device. So maybe later it would be an interesting test to see if they really are fully comparable or not. So we have some games installed on here. And yeah, that's Advanced Warfare. Not the newest game, but I believe it does run. We're going to set that down. Put that down! I said to my son a lot. Uh-oh. Like I said, we're going to let that sit for a moment. It's going to be real fun once this thing actually gets loading the game itself. Let's see here. Alright. That's right, you gotta go in. There. Check the video settings. Sorry about the focus. Come on. Usually it will auto refocus. Sorry about that, guys. There we go, full screen. And I think we're going to be happy with that, because I assume that the rest should be fairly standard. After all, this size of screen, even the lowest settings, should look pretty decent to most people. We're going to turn off the ring light, because at this point, I believe we have plenty of light from the screen itself. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the price tag information I came up with is that the Anbernic is listed as $389.99, and this is coming up as $295. But I will confess that the last time I checked both of their sites, they had stopped carrying it, and I really don't know why. I would love to know why. If anybody happens to know, leave a comment. But given their apparent discontinued nature, you might be able to find these for less, probably on sites like eBay or whatnot. As you can see, we are still loading, and for a game of its age, I would kind of have hoped it would load faster, but that is one of the unfortunate weaknesses of the device. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, in case anyone is wondering, was released in 2014, November to be precise. So, oh, the game crashed. Uh-oh. That might be why we had that error. Well, we're going to try again, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten it to run in the past, so the question simply comes down to why. Why would a 2014 game have trouble starting on a device that is arguably much newer than what it was designed to run on? Don't worry, I promise if it crashes this time, we're not going to try again. We're going to assume that it does not want to run. And for some reason, Steam is not starting on the Anbernic. We're going to go ahead and restart it. We have other games to test on here though, so alright. If anyone's wondering why I would push this device, and that is that its price is less than the Switch, and in theory, should still have enough power to do Switch games if one were inclined to do so. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh. Admittedly, I am not great at this. That was not my best move, but I'm just going to take a moment to run and show how it's running. I'm running good, yee-haw. My apologies. Well, as you can see, this one's running decent. I don't know what the frame count is, but it didn't feel like the controls were lagging at all, and yeah. Alright. No, we are not installing multiplayer, because we are not playing multiplayer. Unless I get enough requests for it. I guess I'll be a glutton for punishment for y'all. And I will suffer the slings and arrows of being definitely outmatched. Let's see here. Good old Skyrim. An absolute classic. So it does make me feel a bit old when I realize, holy crap, I was already kind of old when it came out. Let's see here, what does that say? Will I focus? I'm guessing that should be high or ultra. At this point in its lifespan, I would hope the Athlon Silver 3050E could handle it, but we'll find out, won't we? I'd love to show a game or two on the Anbernic device, even though it is closer to 400. So not really a Steam Deck, or Nintendo Switch competitor. And I can't really recommend the Anbernic Win 600 at its new price point because of the fact that you could get a Steam Deck that's probably comparable. Yeah, I would think so. I think they have a Steam Deck at $350. And I'll admit that makes this a little bit harder of a sell on the fact that about 60 some odd dollars more gets you the low-end Steam Deck. But I do think there's some merits, and if you want to save that $50 to $60, that's a new game, or a lot of, cheaper games. Let's see here. Right there is the spec. Oh yeah, there is something about this one. This has 16 gigabytes over, I think this one's only got 8. Yep, this one's only got 8, so there may be some games that will run better on this one because of the improved memory. Uh-huh. Well, we'll have to wait a minute. I assume if you've made it this far into the video, you're a brave soul who just really wants to see how these things run, and I salute you. Thank you for your patronage. Well, I think that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It really helps out the channel. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. Like subscribing, the amount you watch does amazingly good things for any channel you like. And if you want to see more of these, hit the thumbs up. And I'm going to try to do independent reviews of just each one of these down the line. I kind of felt like for this video I wanted to focus on the hardware that is similar. But I do want to try to get this thing up, for example, on Steam, which I don't know why it's not starting. But with the extra RAM, it would be interesting. Actually, it'd be interesting how these things end up really comparing because of the RAM difference. But that could be another video. We'll see. And yeah, have a great day.